You think you smile because you're happy. You've got it backwards. And that single mistake might be quietly costing you your relationships, your opportunities, and your mood every single day, because the science points in the opposite direction. You don't smile because you're happy. You become happier because you smile. One free movement of a few muscles can reach into your brain and influence how you feel, and almost nobody uses it on purpose. This isn't empty motivation. More than a century ago, psychologist William James noticed something strange. Feeling and action are connected, but action is the part you can control. So if you act the feeling often follows. By the end of this video, you'll meet a miserable, scowling man who tested this idea with one tiny decision at his own breakfast table and found more happiness in 2 months than he'd experienced in the entire year before. Think about what a smile communicates before you've spoken a single word. It says, "I like you. I'm glad you're here. You make me happy." It's the shortest message on earth, and it costs absolutely nothing. Yet many people move through life wearing a face that quietly broadcasts the opposite. "Leave me alone. Don't bother me. Stay away." Then they wonder why the world feels cold. A frown closes doors in silence. A genuine smile opens them before you ever say a word. What's even more surprising is that it works when nobody can see your face. Telephone companies discovered something remarkable years ago. A smile travels through the phone. People can hear it in your voice. The warmth changes the sound, and the person on the other end responds without even realizing why. Charles Schwab, one of the highest paid business leaders of his era, once said that his smile had been worth a fortune to him. Not his speeches, not his technical knowledge, his smile. The thing that cost him nothing created value that money couldn't buy. But this is where most people get stuck. They say, "I don't feel like smiling." Good, that's exactly the point. You do it anyway. You act cheerful when you don't feel cheerful. You smile when you don't feel like smiling. And often the feeling follows the action. The body influences the mind far more than most people realize. Abraham Lincoln expressed it simply. Most people are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. Happiness isn't something that arrives one morning like a package at your front door. It's something you help create through the actions you repeat every day, including the expression on your face. Now, maybe that sounds nice in theory, but does it actually work? There was a man known for being difficult, serious, and permanently unhappy. He had spent years moving through life with a scowl. One day he decided to run a small experiment. Every morning before speaking to his wife, he would greet her with a genuine smile. Then he extended the experiment. He smiled at the doorman. He smiled at cashiers. He smiled at co-workers. He smiled at strangers he normally would have ignored. At first it felt ridiculous, forced, even fake. But something unexpected happened. His marriage became warmer, his conversations became easier, his work relationships improved. People responded differently to him. And eventually he admitted that he had found more happiness during those 2 months than he had experienced during the entire previous year. All because he changed what happened before the feeling. And here's the strangest part of all. A smile costs nothing, yet it creates value beyond money. It takes only a moment to give, but its memory can last for years. No one is so rich they don't need it, and no one is so poor they can't become richer by receiving it. You can't buy it, you can't borrow it, you can't store it away for later. Its value exists only in the moment you give it. So tomorrow, before you say a single word to anyone, start there and see what happens.